Hey, come sit with me for a moment and let everything outside the space soften and fade. Because tonight I want to take you somewhere familiar and warm, somewhere filled not just with summer air, but with people, laughter, and quiet comfort of belonging. I want to take you back to a childhood summer holiday, the kind shaped by family and friends, long days together, and the feeling that you were always surrounded. It's morning, but no one is rushing you awake because summer mornings didn't belong to clocks or alarms. They belong to light drifting through the curtains and the distant sound of the house coming to life. You hear movement in the kitchen, soft voices, the clanging of dishes, and the low hum of familiar routines happening without you needing to be a part of them just yet. You stay where you are for a moment, knowing that when you get up, people will be there. So eventually, you stretch and wander down the hallway, the floor cool beneath your feet, sunlight spilling across family photos on the wall, frozen moments of smile, vacations, birthdays, and everyday happiness. In the kitchen, there's someone pouring cereal, someone is flipping a toast, and there's easy conversation drifting through the room. The kind that doesn't need your full attention. You're asked if you're hungry, if you slept well, and you answer without thinking because this is where you're known. Outside, the day waits patiently, and soon enough, the door opens and the warm summer air wraps around everyone at once. Family members sit on the steps or on porch chairs. Friends from nearby houses wander over. Bikes are resting in the grass. Helmets are tossed aside. There's no formal plan, just a shared understanding that the day will unfold together. You ride bikes down familiar streets, not alone, but in loose groups, calling out to each other, laughing, slowing down so no one gets left behind. Sprinklers click back and forth across lawns. You can see parents wave from porches, and the neighborhood feels like one extended family watching over you. Every corner holds a memory. Every street feels safe. Later, Everyone gathers around a pool or a backyard where towels are spread out, coolers are open, and someone's always counting down before a big jump into the water. There's splashing, shouting, playful arguments, and shared laughter that echoes and lingers in the warm air. You float for a moment, looking up at the sky, hearing the sound of people you love around you, knowing you're part of something bigger than yourself. When it's time for a break, you sit together in the shade, eating popsicles that melt too fast, sticky hands being wiped by someone who's done this 100 times before. Stories are told, jokes are repeated, and no one minds when the same one comes up again. The afternoon stretches on, slow and generous, filled with board games on the floor, cartoons playing in the background, and cousins or friends drifting in and out of rooms. As evening approaches, the smell of food cooking brings everyone back together again. Something being grilled, something simple, eaten on paper plates with cool drinks sweating in your hand. You sit at picnic tables or on the grass, knees touching, sharing food, passing things back and forth, feeling included without having to ask. The sky suddenly changes color above you, and someone points it out, and everyone pauses just long enough to notice. Fireflies appear, and suddenly everyone is up again, gently chasing tiny lights through the yard, laughing softly so as not to scare them away. Parents are talking nearby. Voices are low and calm, while kids move between groups, belonging everywhere at once. The air cools, crickets start up, and porch light glows warmly, casting long, familiar shadows. When it's time to go inside, there are sleepy hugs, quiet goodbyes, promises to do it all again tomorrow. You shower, you wash the day away and slip into your pajamas that smell like clean laundry and home. Your room feels calm, filled with distant voices. Doors are closing softly, and the steady presence of everyone settling in for the night. And as you lie in bed, you can hear the fan humming gently, window cracked open, and you can still hear laughter in your memory. Feel the closeness, the safety, the warmth of being surrounded by people who care. You don't need to hold on to anything now. You were loved, you were included, and that feeling is still there. Now, take a deep breath and let it go. allowing sleep to arrive naturally the way it used to, wrapped in summer air, familiar voices, and the quiet comfort of home.